Alright, Hippo Nation, good morning. The weekend is finally here, or at least close to it for those of you still working for most of the day, but with the weekend comes the Weekend Champions League. Really exciting, so hopefully you'll have a good showing. This is a Bankrupt Hippo coming to you, and it looks like this is going to be the second to last, if I'm not mistaken, Weekend League competition for FIFA 19, so really sad. So we have to make the last 2 weeks count if I qualify for next week, so got a lot of good rewards coming out. Let's see if we can have some fun, of course, like we do every single time we're out here, and maybe get some wins. Skills, so that always helps, but maybe we can get a more natural shooter in there to maybe even line up a little bit better with excuse me, Zlatan. So we'll see. That's going to be a tough matchup, but let's get right into it then. So I'm not going to change up any of my tactics from normal. Pressure after possession loss is my favorite defensive tactic with default width and depth. And then on top of that, I believe in attack, I'm trying to remember what I have. I think it's possession I still got going on, so just because I like having more attacking options up the center of the pitch and beyond. If I have too many guys making long runs, then I never get to them the ball. See if this is the pressure after possession loss kicking in, just to see if I can get them to throw the ball away. And they kept their cool, so you know, I have no center mids to track back. They're being a little slow right now, so that's why I gotta control my back line. Ooh, yeah, that's a good finish. Alright, well, we got some catching up to do. See, I wish if my opponents just celebrated, they'd do something cool as a celebration, because then I could laugh and, you know, we could have fun, but hey, nothing wrong with celebrating. They earned that goal. Like I said, it's just not my style. If I'm going to celebrate, it's going to maybe be against one of my close friends or something, but let's see if I can get one back. Hey, there we go. See, not too bad. I love having Julian Brandt on my team. He helps a lot. I'm trying to think of some of the best. The only thing that separates, you know, novice players, great players, good players is the fact that they can just do things faster. That's all it really is. You know, it's just a whole bunch of micro movements going in at really high speeds.
Really in the clear now, in on goal. And there it is,
shot.
And it's put them into the lead.
See, now this is what I get for talking crap about Mahrez. He scores. The FUT draft coming along. I just kind of wanted to try that out, but I owe you guys a little Road to Division 1, so I think on Monday we'll probably pick up Road to Division 1 again, so you can get a couple wins. And also, I think I'm going to start doing the Gears of War Ultimate Edition stream as well, just to kind of get in a little bit more flavor.
Clever ball.
Yeah. Just gonna catch your attacker. Just nobody's going to, no matter their speed, unless your attacker for some reason is, I believe, Dost from the Portuguese team.
Shots on here. Shot blocked here.
Good block. Please keep the ball. Oh my. Oh no! Yeah, he's a little off balance.
It is wonderful to watch, but
put the pressure on. See, I don't mind chasing down attackers with some of my wingers, because if it puts pressure on, I get the ball back. I can just pass it off right away. Everyone's still on the attack for the most part.
Out into the wide areas now.
Jump. Oh man. Well, a little bit more luck on our side today. All right, I'll put in Pogba. That seems like it'll make the most sense to me. Maybe I think I'm going to take out De Bruyne actually as well for Sergio Busquets, just because right now we're up. And I'd prefer to keep that lead. I'm sure you guys would too. So I probably could have put in Declan Rice in favor of Pogba, but in this case, I think Pogba's good enough offensively and defensively to make up for Declan Rice's, I guess you could say, staggering defensive rating. So it, you know, like I said, pros and cons to everything.
Kevin De Bruyne coming onto the pitch. Number 4.
Eden Hazard. Pogba. Mahrez. Sergio Busquets. Mahrez. Now the shot.
See if De Bruyne can get one off, and nah, he can't. It's really strange. Whenever I do like just a straight up finesse shot, it doesn't quite have the power or the drive that I really want to. If you actually hold the left trigger and do a finesse shot, you'd be amazed at the shots that you can convert with that. It's like a skill shot, but it's finesse, so, you know, they put a little bit extra sauce on my opponent's first corner, so I think we're just... Good job to Gea. Oh, that's another thing that drives me nuts is always clearing it to the center of the pitch. Oh, man. Oh, it's the 91st minute already? How much time is there left? Just clear it, just hoof it upfield. There we go. Hey, we got to win, guys, so it's always good to start off just for confidence sake. Start off the weekend league with a win. Like I said, there's some crazy good ballers that play in this tournament, so it's always cool to see that, you know, we're making progress, we're getting the win. If only all of this applied to Road to Division 1 and we played this well and just kept advancing divisions, that'd be sweet. It's really strange. I'll actually usually drink coffee late at night for the most part. I'll usually do like either really early in the morning and really late at night. More of a medium roast kind of guy. I tried dark roast Folgers for the first time, and it was just, wow, that was something. I don't think it really had necessarily more of an effect on me than medium roast did, but wow, it just was so much stronger. And I was like, ugh. This was not appealing. But hey, if you're into getting the caffeine on, that one's probably pretty good. Just looking to try something different. Like that was kind of my case. I was looking to try something a little new.
Good performance, and they've had plenty of those in recent matches.
Although I love Dunkin' Donuts to death, I'm not always too, you know, buying coffee that often does get a little bit old just because of the fact that, you know, it costs money.
As the centre backs. Kevin De Bruyne plays alongside Fernandinho in the middle of the park.
And plus, I'm lucky enough to have the greatest Dunkin' Donuts in the entire world in my town here.
Hugo Lloris starts in goal. Kyle Walker
Sweet goal
starts
kick.
with Marcos Alonso as the fullbacks, and he's pumped for.
I didn't know Zaha had neck tattoos. That's kind of sweet. That's baller. I think Zaha was actually a United Academy product for years. I remember playing with him in FIFA 14, and I remember him having a ton of potential, and he was a great player, but I just don't think for United it really worked out that well.
Kept his concentration, the goalkeeper.
I think at the time too, you know, when you have Van Persie, Wayne Rooney, and you really don't. I mean, Zaha's more of a winger and center forward. When you have Wayne Rooney in front of you, there's really no. Wayne Rooney in his prime, I might add. That's when Wayne Rooney was still around in his prime. When you have that, I mean, how do you compete with that as a young 22, 23-year-old? It's just. Or Zaha might have even been younger at the time.
Tried to keep it down, but couldn't.
He had have. I think the keeper
so yeah, I think it makes sense that he made the move to Crystal Palace, or United made that move. That was a clearance, I think. Yep, perfect.
Corner could have been worse.
I'm really curious to see how Tottenham is going to end up playing out this year. I know they've had a really strong team that they've been working on for. Oh, you gotta finish that.
Got to the ball at the feet of the
oh well, we'll get another one.
To do with his good advanced starting position.
Yeah, I think I was listening on Sky Sports. I was listening to an interview that they were doing with Jose Mourinho because they've done his. He's now a part of that crew, if you will, and he was saying, all right, there's 4 teams that can that have a chance to win the title. It's Manchester City, Liverpool, Tottenham. And Manchester City's B team. I thought it was hilarious. And you know what the scary part is? He's actually not wrong. Manchester City's bench could probably actually have a chance to win it all with David Silva, Bernardo Silva. Oh my God, all those guys are just unbelievable. Unbelievable. You know, to Manchester City's credit, their ownership has really invested that's a bummer. Invested a lot of money into their team over the years. I think they were taken over by an oil tycoon. If I'm not mistaken, the name of the company is escaping me right now, but props to them because they were in League 2 in England for, 10 years ago. Now they're winning consecutive titles and competing for Champions League trophies. So, all frustrate me, yeah, sure. But it's Zlatan, I get over it. I was watching a video of his quote-unquote famous one-liners yesterday. It was really interesting. I thought it was really strange though. The video was like, oh yeah, these are his one-liners. They're all the quotes they had of him were 2 to 3 sentences. I was kind of like, credibility standpoint, I just, oh man, see. Oh no, yeah, see that's where that's a bummer. That's just unfortunate. I think Laporte just missed the clearance. Well, that's okay. We play from behind. We have a good time with it.
And that has opened.
I must say, I think one of the most generous FIFA cards I've seen this year is, I think, one of Rich Charleston's.
I think that's a good performance.
Yeah, I gotta lob that higher. Rich Charleston's special. My opponent's actually using right now. It's like he's like 92 overall. I'm like, Rich Charleston is no, just no, nobody on Everton. I mean, even when Lukaku had Everton, I'm like, no, or Everton had Lukaku. Jesus, I'm like, there's just no 90, what 92. I guess that's part of the fun, you know. That's part of the fun is. You get to do things in Ultimate Team that, you know, normally the players wouldn't be able to have, but I think it's a part of, you know, 80-somethingth minute. He swarms onto the pitch and just bear hugs Allison. I mean, of course, I think he got into some trouble for it, but who cares? It was awesome.
Now with Kevin De Bruyne.
He's essentially, to me, he's essentially carrying the whole Liverpool club on his back, so I think he's been just a fantastic addition to the football club in general. The football world, even, I would say. Even as a Man U fan, our biggest rival is Liverpool. I enjoy watching Klopp be animated, be fun, be exciting. I think one of my top 5 moments of watching the Premier League, well, one of those was that moment. Klopp running out to celebrate with Allison right after a goal, but another one was I saw Jose after Fellaini scored a tying goal in the Champions League. I forgot who it was against, but it takes the entire water bottle racket and just slams it to the ground. I usually don't see him get that excited. I don't think anybody does, so it was really cool. And now every time I see a water bottle, I'm just like, oh yeah, look at them. I think this is my opponent just trying to waste a little bit away now. Alright, well, not a bad game. Honestly, 2-0 defeat. We had some good chances. It's actually how many shots on goal we had. That one corner, ooh, that was close. Let's see. A little bit for all of you guys who are being patient with me, and then just for time's sake too, I have a few other side hustles that I like to delve my time into. I do a lot of eBay selling. Recently I've discovered Mercari. That's another really good app to sell things on. I use quite a bit, so I'm always on the lookout for Jordans, of course Air Maxes. Those are a really popular commodity. I found some really cool Adidas New York Knicks shoes the other day. I had never seen those before in my life. They're really cool. I even saw some Kristaps Porzingis's, but didn't pick them up because it didn't look like they're really all that popular or selling. So, you know, it's just kind of the nature of the beast. You know, sometimes you find great stuff, sometimes you don't. And now with summer starting to come to an end, garage sales start to become less plentiful too, so that makes it a little bit more difficult. But, like I said, there's plenty of other options to go out there and try too, so. And this guy's got a really good squad too. I love the Carnival cards. Those things are just, I don't know why, they're just, for some reason they just, I'm trying to skip through this. I don't know if my opponent just wants to watch the shot or what, but.
Not this time. Now we can check on the starting lineup. David De Gea starts in goal.
If there's any other brands of shoes, so like I've been trying to do research, speaking of my eBay side hustle. If you guys have any like brand suggestions, what to look out for and stuff, feel free to hit up the chat. I'm always looking. Or if you have any questions for me about how to do that kind of thing, I'd be happy to share kind of some techniques and tricks and stuff too. I've been doing it for about a year now, so still kind of a novice, but you know, it's fun. It's definitely a long-term game. It's being patient. It's trying out things that you wouldn't normally try, getting out of your comfort zone. I think that's just good advice in general. Just if you do things outside your comfort zone, that's how you grow, personally, professionally, and otherwise too. And that goes for just about every aspect of life, even in FIFA too. Reaching out to the community, seeing, you know, what works for you guys. What are some techniques I can do to up my game a little bit? How can I help you? And that's part of this, you know, we have fun, and I like to help you guys out too, so. Ooh, we're getting close. I swear it's going to happen.
Well, he has got a chance to get the cross in. Excellent cross.
Since they're playing me off a little bit, maybe Morales can rise up to the occasion. Ah, there you go. Alright, we got a corner here. See if we can get Zlatan on the... Okay, we're going to go to tactic number 2 since my defender's not really following me out here. Maybe I can draw the penalty here too.
The man responsible.
Yeah, I gotta.
Oh, that's good defending.
Not a bad idea.
Now Fernandinho. Aurier. The shot's on.
Do it.
Well, it makes
No way.
game.
So we're doing good. It's been a relatively quiet game, so hey, we're cool with that. Philly Union must be another U.S. player. It's been really interesting. The MLS actually just announced that they're going to be adding St. Louis to their plethora of MLS teams, so that's really exciting that the MLS is continuing to grow. I'm still waiting for the level of competition to kind of pick up a little bit. It seems like it's just been really slow. Like right now, it's basically, if I had to make a comparison to anything, it's basically a retirement home for really good players. So, Bastian Schweinsteiger, Zlatan, Wayne Rooney, David Beckham, Steven Gerrard, I think even played for a little while for the Galaxy, so, which I'm fine with. It gives U.S. fans a chance to really see some top-notch talent. Nothing wrong with it. It's just, for younger players. Okay, I'm gonna cross this ball in. What a shot! Good shot, De Bruyne. See, I knew he was gonna get his chance. Ooh, see that? That would have been nice if it deflected. I'm really tempted to sub off Salah for Cancelo, but I'm gonna hold off on that. I think what I might do is I might switch Salah and Aurier, sub on a certain someone for.
Swung in from the corner.
Oh yeah, I can make it.
Here's the shot.
What a goal! Wow.
That is one of the most difficult skills.
Wow, he had to fit that in a lot of spaces. What doing is, so Pizzi and Cancelo are both Portuguese, so for chemistry's sake, I could switch around Aurier and Salah, then sub out Mahrez for Pizzi. So then that way, there's a good chemistry link up between these two positions right here. And right now, considering it's the 60th, maybe I'll wait till like the 70th minute to do so, because now we've got a 2-goal lead, and I don't want to lose a defender in this situation. So Fellaini, I was a big fan of him when I used to do my career because of the fact that he was a heading machine. You basically give him the ball in the box, and you're going to score. If you put it up high enough, he's got a mismatch. And
De Bruyne.
Yeah, so Sergio Busquets' pace, I thought he was going to be like noticeably slow. All right, I'll take a chance here. That was too late. Sweet corner kick. All right, we'll take that. All right, let's see if we can try tactic number 1 here. So we're gonna do far post. Try to draw out my defender. They're not going, so I'll do number 2, which is just get it to my winger. I'll go ahead and do a little cross here, and it worked.
So far ahead.
Number 2 works really well if. See, now they're starting to. See, that's impressive. They wanted it, so they went and got that goal. That's phenomenal. All right, another W, guys. We did it. I think we're 3 games in now, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just check how we're doing on time. All right, so we're doing okay on time since De Bruyne had a really good game. He had a ton of shots, too, my word. See how many shots he had. A lot. He had a lot. Oriented squad more towards La Liga, if I'm not mistaken here. Which, I've noticed a lot of people either have a preference for La Liga, the Premier League, the French League, or the Italian League. It seems like one of those 4 leagues is just kind of the go-to for a lot of people, which I don't blame them because that's where most of the talent is.
And the attacker cannot believe that he's messed
Luis Figo, geez, when I was playing division rivals the other day, my opponent had Figo, and he just, every single ball he chucked into Figo, just headed in, it was a goal. Just like that, just players are just really good at heading. I think in La Liga in general, it seems like a lot of players are really good at heading. See, do a cooler celebration than that. Come on, like, rub it in my face, do it. Worm. There they go, they're off to the races. I'm going to control my center back here just for, see, because then they're going to go cut back just like that and try to head that ball in. Which will give De Gea some slack. He's
put in the corner.
Oh, deflection. Yeah, geez, all their goals are coming from headers. That's actually kind of impressive. Please do a cool celebration. Dang it, get a lame one again. Just run toward the corner flag to me, it's just no fun. Do a backflip. I still wish FIFA would do the same celebration as Pez does, where they take the corner flag out of the ground and use it as a musket. I think that's just so funny. Alright, so we got some work to do. Let's see if we can kind of catch up a little bit here. See if we can get one back before that shoot a long ball. They're just literally just gonna try cross it in as soon as they can. A corner? Man. I guess it did deflect off De Bruyne at the end there. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Yikes. Alright, we got more work to do. Here we go. Let's do it. Please do a cool celebration. And let's kick the corner flag really slowly.
Did it come off?
Well, the goalkeeper was absolutely stranded and left.
Alright, let's see. We got more work to do. We can do it. We're going to come back. I can feel it. We're coming back. Yeah, there you go. See? Got a free kick right off the bat. Alright, let's do 3 bars of power here since we're kind of far up the pitch now. Get up.
I think he saw the look from the other player and saw where the pass was going and read it. Ibrahimovic.
Okay, now he's on. Bummer, man. We still got time to get one back before the half.
Griezmann.
Tactic number 1 again here. Let's see if this will work. Okay, I'll take a chance here.
Put in by De Bruyne. Cleared away, well
That's
away
fine, we
goal.
Still got possession. Don't want to give it to my center backs, not a good idea.
De Bruyne. And here's
Alright, Hazard, take a chance here. Alright, here we go. We got 2 more to go, we can do it. Right now what I'm hoping my opponent's going to do is get a little frustrated and maybe try to...
Bit of space to go forward into with the ball. And now the shot!
Dang, a guy hit the chest before he even reacted. Sweet goalie jersey too.
Put the corner in the middle. Oh, that's good defending.
Yeah, another headed effort again. Go for it, Hazard.
Saw the pass come.
See if I can catch up to Benzema.
And they get it away.
Oh dear, don't let that be another situation where it
It's
just
his
rolls in.
throw here.
Yikes. Apparently wanted some time out here, so I'll keep Fernandinho in for a few more minutes, but then he'll be coming off shortly, so probably in favor of Pizzi or Pogba. I think Pogba might be a good dribbling option. Like I said, Pizzi, since he doesn't have a whole ton of dribbling moves, him in the center just doesn't really make a ton of sense.
Jordi Alba.
So
Opportunity to cross it now. Shots on here.
Ooh, don't want to give a penalty there.
Defender blocks the cross.
Alright, let's see. Got some space. I see Zlatan running. Oh, go for it.
It's a quick break.
Please score. No way. Okay, one more. One more. Alright, we can do it. Got a few more minutes left.
To do today by any means.
Please overplay me.
Fernandinho.
Oh, there he is.
It's Salah now. Now this looks promising.
Mars is screaming up that wing.
Here's an opportunity with the ball over the top. And it's a shot.
Please score. No way. No way. Wow. Okay. Wow, we're doing quite well today, guys. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do now is so Pogba in for Fernandinho just for time's sake. I think I might put in Busquets as well. I know De Bruyne is such a really good attacking option. However, I want to kind of balance some of this out a little bit. He's a little gassed too, so I think to kind of balance everything out, Pizzi's going to come on for Mahrez. So, all right, let's stick to the plan, and hopefully we can maybe even pull out a W here. We'll see. This is turning into quite a game. See if we can pull something out here.
This turnover could be costly against a side that can break like this.
Go for it.
And here's the shot.
No! Oh, I messed that up. Oh no! I gotta be much more calm and cool in that case. Jump. There you go.
Pogba. Hazard.
Bad boy Salah.
Well, this is Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Alright, well,
Game. It's finished level.
is it overtime? I'm trying to remember if they do extra time. Yeah, they totally do. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can pull out a W.
Very straightforward.
Get it to the wings right away. And there goes Aurier screaming down
They're
the
in good
wing.
position here.
Cut back again and repeat.
Eden Hazard. Now the shot. Well marked.
Oh,
Not
no.
so well marked to stop the shot
That's
going
okay.
in.
We're making
Maybe
good
having
progress.
effect the ball here. Well, it was a foul, and he's given the free kick. He's given possession away here.
I was going to get that tackle in.
Griezmann.
I got to control Pogba to catch up a little bit. See, now they're going back to the formula a little bit. Now they got a little bit more confidence going again, which is good for them.
It's Salah now.
Now I just got to keep going.
Well, that is the type of skill
I'm just going to keep running.
Taking on the defenders. Delivered into the box.
Well, it actually wasn't a bad.
Really away.
That wasn't a bad run at all.
Well, suddenly they could be on the counter-attack. It's an inspired interception. Must take the lead here. They've blocked it then. The match is still on the line. The corner could be the game changer. And in it goes. Maybe he'll cross it here. Griezmann, the shot's on. The ball's loose. Goalkeeper made the save, but he couldn't hold it. Well, that's all they can do at the moment, concede the corners. He's put in the corner. Oh, that's good defending.
The referee has indicated there will be a minimum of 2 minutes of added time.
Neymar. And shoots! That shot's blocked very quickly. Full on the frame of the goal. He could cross it from here. Good deep cross towards the far post. It's come off the goalkeeper, still in play. Really good defending. If he hadn't touched it, it was a goal. Now one of the...
Sorry about that, guys. Both of my rechargeable batteries turned out they were dead, so that was kind of a bummer, but wow, that was a good game. That was a ton of fun to see, actually. From a 3-0 down and coming back in a tie, that's fantastic. The only thing that sucks, though, is, didn't even get to see it through penalties because I didn't charge everything correctly and couldn't find batteries up until now, but hey, it's part of the game. It's part of being a ton of fun stuff. So now I think we're 2-2, so we're doing all right. We're doing okay. I think for now, I'm just going to log off for a little bit and then maybe come back to this later on. So thanks so much for watching. Sorry about losing the dead batteries there. That was kind of a bummer, but hey, 3-0 down. That was impressive. I'm glad that we were able to kind of pull that out a little bit, a bit of a comeback there. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Have an awesome name. Thank you, Hippo Nation. This is a Bankrupt Hippo signing off for a little while.